FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Hi, I'm Eve Fairbanks of the New Republic.
I'm Noam Scheiber of the New Republic.
We are sitting in the boardroom of the Ritz-Carlton, Denver, drinking Obama Granite martinis, a Hawaiian tropical theme. Don't try this at home, kids. It's prepared by the Elways downtown with great panache that only they can do.
I'm told John Elway himself actually had in this drink, so.
Stirred it with that cherry. But what did you think of Hillary's speech? Did she accomplish what she had to accomplish tonight?
I thought it was mission accomplished. I thought it was pretty much unstinting in her support. The moment that made me sweat the most was when she riffed at great length on why she ran for president. So we heard this long cataloging of reasons, from helping the middle class to bringing the troops home from Iraq to universal health care, and then she would pause, and then we go on another riff about helping senior citizens and children, and I thought, my God, when is she going to bring this back to Obama? But she ultimately did bring it back to Obama. Yeah. So I thought that was sort of the moment of high drama from where I sat. But she did eventually come around, and I thought it was fairly. It was strong. She did not hesitate once she finally got down to brass tacks. And why don't you go next, and I'll.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I feel sort of humbled. Friends of ours, communicating via BlackBerry and from the Petsy Center said it was just the energy was phenomenal. It was an electric speech. You could feel that even in this Italian restaurant. But the one thing I guess that was missing, from my perspective, which I've seen a number of Hillary events already in Denver. There's you could just attend only Hillary events the entire time you were here, and is a positive case for Obama. So she says, here's why we need a Democrat in office. These policies. John McCain doesn't believe in these. I thought she was very powerful on the problems with McCain. That was a great part of the speech. But where's the kind of, I think this is why Obama, just like 2 sentences, but Obama has this background, or Obama's been able to inspire an exactly equal number of people to the number I was able to inspire, whatever.
Slightly more, actually, yeah.
No, she wouldn't, give or take.
Right.
If you tried to imagine yourself as a Hillary delegate, what's the takeaway from this speech? I mean, how would you feel about the roll call vote that's going to happen? That's this really big thing that's about to go down. The question of whether you work for Obama in the fall, whether you vote for Obama-Biden. I mean, was this speech as good for the delegates as it was for the press? And
I think, knock on wood, assuming, Bill doesn't kind of lose it tomorrow, which I don't think there's any reason to believe. I think that this speech essentially ensures that the rest of the convention goes pretty smoothly, that the talk of hard feelings and the drama was overblown, and that we can sort of get on with things. I think the speech goes a long way toward doing that. You can feel a little bit better about the way the process is shaking out from here on out if you're a Hillary partisan. I still think there's a bit of a bar that you have to clear later on, working for Obama, evangelizing to your friends. I'm not sure this speech really accomplished that. For something like that, I think you would have needed a more personal case. Hillary explaining why, despite what you might have thought, despite everything you know about Obama. Yeah. But I think if she'd have made a slightly more personal case, people, her supporters might have connected a little more with Obama, and that might have you might have gotten some of the energy after the convention that you were hoping for.
Are we talking too much about Hillary? We're talking about Hillary. All I blogged about all day is Hillary. Is that our fault? Is it the media that's just making this convention all about the Hillary supporters and where are they going to go? And
there's no question that I'm personally burnt out on this story, and I do think the media has some responsibility for driving it. On the other hand, as you and I were talking about earlier, what is a convention if not a media spectacle? And if you've already sort of cast your lot with that kind of event, then it seems a little rich to start quibbling about what the media should and shouldn't be dwelling on at great length in the absence of any really important news.
I also think, there's all this kind of hair tearing now. Oh, the Hillary people or the media following the Hillary people are making a whole kind of spectacle of this thing, and it's turning into a debacle, the convention, which I think is way overblown. And just wait, I mean, there's going to be all kinds of this stuff at the Republican convention, all kinds of angst about how nobody's there. Right. The Ron Paul people are going to be this huge sideshow. I mean, they have their own actual shadow convention. The difference is like the sort of official Republican dumb is willing to just dump all over Ron Paul and consign him to like Sideshow Bob caricature, and nobody's willing to do that with Hillary, so it does,
Absolutely, and don't forget about George Bush at the convention. I mean, you're going to have Bush and Cheney on the first night, and I mean, the juxtaposition between the number of people in attendance on Monday versus on Thursday, I think, is going to be pretty dramatic. I mean, suffice it to say, there are going to be endless opportunities for this sort of questioning and parsing of words, and looking to see who snubs who at the Republican convention. I think that's exactly right.